Stefan.
Once again, Travis.
Once again, see, look at, there's us, thinking that everything was going well. But as you see, we're no longer live. We're watching a rebroadcast of the live broadcast. Just like the start, we knew there was going to be some difficulties. This time was the internet. So because of the slow internet, our sound quality was terrible, which is now why we're filming this. So we'll do a little play-by-play, like we're watching a football game, explaining what's going on. Here you can see us not realizing that the audio is terrible, passing the mic back and forth, having a good time. But here I'd like to officially welcome you to the 30th day of the IGUANA Milling Challenge. So as you see right now in the video, it's about to finish. The milling of the last coin was around 10:43 in the morning. We're discussing right now exactly that. So first we were discussing the man that you see there in the background between everyone is Professor Dr. Thomas Seul, and Stefan talked a little bit about him. So if you'd like to repeat that.
I would like to try to repeat that. And yes, Professor Dr. Thomas Seul, we are very proud to get somebody like him here on this event. So he is one of the very well-known people in this market, in the mold and die market. He is the professor of the Universität Schmalkalden, and he's really inside mold and die markets. And we thought that it was the best that we have some guy who is not inside Zecha. He's our lawyer, so he's no fake behind. He's independent, correct? Thank you, Travis, to give me this word. And so everybody knows, no fake. It's really true what we are doing, and I think this is the most important thing. Travis?
Yeah, perfect. You could see we're starting to realize about the tone issues, and I think we try again pretty soon. But it's also a nice time to introduce, so for the start of the event, we had your mother being the first generation of Zecha. She's the one that started the machine. It didn't start right away, we'll forget that point, but she was there during the start. And then to end it, you had a nice idea to introduce the next generation, which you see there in the background.
Yeah, and that's right on me as the actual generation. We are really proud that we can show now the next generation, the third one. And here you can see Nadine Botz, the daughter of Rainer, and Yannick Zecha, my son, and they are now involved in the company. They start in the company, and the idea was that the first generation start this event, the actual situation run the event, and the third generation stops the event. And that's, I think, you can see now. You see my son in the background with these nice hairs, and yes, it's really true.
That was a question during the stream. Is his hair real?
I ask me always in the morning before he goes to the shower, and it's real.
Perfect. So here, if you were watching during the live stream event, is when they started in the background, Nina and Katrin saying, hey, we're having problems with the audio. But it's finishing up, milling the last design. You can see everyone in the background, just waiting for that to happen. Until this point, what has happened? So that was the real test of the event, was how long can this one tool last? And it ran for 30 days. It ran 640, what was the last number? 643, I believe. 643 hours, nonstop. It ran over 16 miles in pure copper. And then in the end, it made 28 coins. So the 28 coins, we're going to be doing a lot of documenting, taking photos and videos, posting all that stuff online. Do you want to explain a little bit about the partner designs in case people didn't tune in at the beginning? So what exactly was milled in the coins, their designs?
The idea was that every partner which is joining this event, that he get a special medaille for him with his logo on the one side and on the back side with the Zecha logo, so that everybody has something to remember this event, so that everybody has something, wow, this we done 2 years ago, 3 years ago, even after we finish this. And once again, the partners we choose, what are the most important partner even for this kind of market, for the mold and die market. We choose KERN for the machine, we choose wurde for the measuring device, we choose Lang for the clamping system, we choose oil health for the oil, because it's always very important to have the right oil inside a machine. And last but not least, we choose RegoFix for the clamping. And I think so we have a lot of famous brands. Don't forget Hypermill, I'm sorry for that, to run the machine, to program the machine. And I think, yes, it's the right decision we made to work together with all these partners, and all these partners should have something after this event to remember it. So we make the medaille from every partner. Yeah. That's the idea.
So in the end, each partner has 2 coins that we're sending them. Also on the back is the IGUANA milling challenge design with the date that it started milling on the back. Like I said, afterwards we'll be posting a lot of information online about that. One of the questions was, how can someone get one of the 3 coins? Or one of the coins. And we decided that we're going to auction off 3 of the coins for charity. So would you like to talk about that?
No. The idea is that in our area we are also very well known at the Zecher company to make some charities, and the idea was to give this kind of money to young people, to the children, and the idea was born that we sell or we auction some coins, and please don't hesitate to quote for that, and for sure all this money will go directly to the charities which we also named, I think, on yeah. So Travis, up to you.
So since this morning in the Alien Tools shop, there's information on the Zecher website, correct? So links to our shop where it's an auction. It'll be going until next Friday, so for a week at noon, and we'll be going to the highest bidder. So a lot of information about that online. Also the charity that's being donated to. And we've got a lot of questions about that, how they can get a coin. That's how you can get 3 of them, and for a good cause, so win-win. The next question is, how do we get the tools? Because a lot of people misunderstood that this was an existing tool line by Zecher. So the IGUANA technology has been running for a couple years now on flat tools, but what we want to showcase is now on a ball tool. We're also happy to say that this is now in pre-sale status. You can see, look at it, finally the last coin is done. So as of the start of the event, you can go to the zecher.de to sign up for an account on the shop. It's the 935 series. That's exactly what ran in this machine. Under the Alien Tools name, it's the Predator series. A lot of information about that online, but you can pre-order these tools now as it's being filled. Yeah? So as you see, the coin is now done. That was 10:42, 43 in the morning. And then we were trying to troubleshoot not having audio. So what are we going to do? So you see us scrambling around a little bit. So, but this is our first live stream. We've never done anything like this before. What would you say how it went the entire, because it's been 30 days.
Oh, it's during the vacation days, and that's not nice, because you have every day you have something to think about. Every day you have something behind you, and you have to watch what's going on in the company. And we divided to everybody who's joining the team, so everybody has to come for 1 day in the company, even during his vacation time. And it's always in the morning when you wake up. First thing you do, you look on the Twitch channel, look if everything is running, look if everything is okay, and then you make, ooh, it's okay. But several times you said, oh shit, we have to do some action to run the machine again or to reset the machine again. Yeah,
but in the end, we showed this was a live event, and I think anyone that has a new machine knows when you get a new machine, there's a lot of setup, the learning curve. I think I still have the microphone on, so we hadn't given up on audio yet, I don't think. You're on your phone, like always.
Like always. I'm checking if it's reaching.
Yeah.
If the voice is reaching the...
You can see us live troubleshooting right there. But I do have to say that we ran into, several problems along the way. Some, programming mistakes, some water supply issues, but the team always came together, and not only the Seul team, the partners, KERN.
A lot of support from KERN.
Yeah, their technician drove across Germany in one day, brought an external coolant system. It was really amazing. Okay, we're back. We wanted to fast forward quickly through the troubleshooting phase. It was only a couple minutes, but now the event's about to go further, where there he is, Professor Dr. Thomas Seul. He's talking to the camera. You'll see him do a lot of talking, doesn't realize that the audio's not working. So he's doing a great job explaining stuff. Unfortunately, you only caught it on your cell phone. But what he's doing right now is taking off the sticker that he placed there to seal the cabinet to make sure there was no tampering. Does it with style. That was a nice tear. Can we do a replay of the tear? I'll cut that in. Okay. And there's Nadine, as we talked about. Chime in anytime you want.
Yeah.
There's Yannick. Now, what are they doing exactly?
They make now a fantastic teamwork. So Nadine take out all the parts, Yannick take it over, take the parts, bring them to the board. So everything is fixed, everything is safe. And Professor Dr. Seul is watching them and make it clear that it's no fake, so that all the parts they take out are really milled during this last days. And that's how it should go on in the future, that they make such kind of teamworks to run the company. So you can see how they are doing this, and I think it looks not bad.
Yeah, no, it looks good. They're being very careful. At some points, I decided to take this camera and then use that as the close-up camera. Do you remember when that happens? I think it happens in pretty soon. So he's carefully putting it in place. Nice.
And every coin has this data, the date on it. Yeah. So you could not verwechseln.
Not confuse it.
Yeah, you could not confuse it. And the idea was that in the end, next week we make a 100% measuring of all the coins, so that we make in the end a structure in a measuring protocol from the first coin to the last one, to the 28th coin. Right now we're just measuring the first and the last one, and we will get this measuring data soon, so that we can also guarantee that the coins are all perfect. And we think it's what we see from the beginning. You will see it later on when they make the inspection, where we also give you some information about it. Then you will see that all the coins are good. And for us as a tool maker, we would like to make a really correct measuring protocol of all the coins. Yep. Every detail.
Yeah, I mean, it was too bad that the audio wasn't working because the results were amazing. We're going to be posting all the technical information online, lots of photos, lots of pictures from the REM, pictures from the nanofocus, measuring not only the tool but the coins, showing how clean the surface finish is compared from the first to the last, and really what was the wear on it. I think it was half a micron. Right?
I can tell it right now because we do it in the morning, and it's nearly less than half of a micron. And but in the end, if you think about, if you make a milling chop of copper with a diamond, so why should the diamond last? It's pure diamond on the tool. It's lasered. It's 1 micron or below 1 micron cutting edge, and this you will see later on the measuring protocol, where we make the comparison between before milling and after milling, and there you can see no difference, and that's what's the amazing thing. What we would like to show during this event, and I think we get the target. We hit it.
Yeah. No, it was everyone except for you was shocked. Now you can see I've switched over to the handling this camera. Uwe is now taking the coin out, doing a little cleaning so it can be measured properly. First in the ultrasonic bath, which he's doing very carefully, the Uwe. Uwe is also great during the event. He also has a fan on the live stream that commented every time he walked in the room. So Uwe, we love Uwe. So I think Uwe is going to become more famous than the tool after this.
We will see. And now, once again, Professor Dr. Seul. He makes the inspection of, I think, of the Christmas coin. And he have a look on it and explain that his video about the Christmas tree, which he makes really perfect, was also a nice event, what he make if he send us in the second round. And he is really impressed if you see all these medals, all the surfaces where you can look by normal eyes. And I think now it's going to the measuring machine, and then we will see it really, really clear what's going on.
Yeah, so first they're going to take the first coin that was milled. So Uwe cleaned it. He's going to take it over to Daniel on the Zimtrode, and they're first going to compare the surface finishes to the first coin and the last coin. And yeah, amazing. I think at first they do individual photos and then they do a side-by-side comparison. Do you want to talk a little bit about the Zimtrode? Let's go ahead.
Yes, for sure. Zimtrode, it's a really long old partner from us, and we also make some fairs together, because the idea behind this was you can grind the best tools, and you think you have the best tools, and you tell the customers that you have the best tools, but no customer normally can make a measuring of this best tool, and nobody can compare to the tools he has inside his factory. And the idea behind it was that we give our customers the possibility that they can make all the measuring in-house. So all the tools you have in your factory, all the tools you buy, you can make with this kind of measuring technology a really quick, easy and cheap control of tools and parts. And first you see it here, we make the parts, the coins, that you will see on the screen, where you can see the surfaces, the shining of the surfaces, even if you have some roughness, you can make an analyzer with this. And next step will be later on to measure the tool.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, so he's saving the first pictures. Again, all of the measurements and pictures that you're going to see here coming up, we'll post online in our technical report. They're taking the garbage out now, which is, if you hear that on the stream, is very loud. One side question I have while they're measuring. So if people saw you at the start of the stream, you had no beard. Yeah?
Oh.
And we had a bet that you would let the beard grow until the tool was done. Now, the event is paused right now, but the tool's not done. So what's the decision?
Travis, this is very easy. Even I have a boss above me. And I will ask her, and I be sure I know right now the answer. I have to cut it again. Yeah. She told me in the morning, when did this fucking tool stops? That I can replace the beards, and please don't look like Travis, she told me.
Nice. Thanks, Manu. So they're still on the surface finish. So what have we covered? We covered how they can get a coin to the auction, how they can get the tool to the pre-sale. Anything you guys want to add? We've got Nina and Katrin behind the scenes. They're waving to us. It doesn't really help.
No. But now you can see on the screen how they make the focus on the surface of the coin, and Professor Dr. Seul give his thumb to say, hey, everything looks good, everything looks perfect. And that was the idea, that really from the first coin to the last one, you can see no difference. And this means the tool is perfect. You make a really good cutting job, and it makes, that's my hand inside the screen. Sorry for that. Sorry for that. But it's me. And yeah, both of them make the analyze. You see the set for the Zecher or Zorro. And yeah. Up to you.
Yeah. No, what they're going to do now, you'll see them, like we said, first comparing surface finishes, and then what they're going to do is take the tool out of the machine, put it into the HSK here, so measuring it still in the tool holder, measuring the concentricity and the cutting edges. Then we're going to take the tool out of the tool holder, put it back under the Simtrode, and measure everything again. So that's what you're going to see.
But
Very
important, all the Zecha tools have their identity number on the back.
as well.
Every tool which is coming from Zecha, and that's like a passport, which we do now for more than 15 years, so we can recognize all the tools that we produce in-house with this kind of number. We can give all the measuring data. If you once use our tools and you give us this number from the backside, we have all the data when we produce these tools. And this is also very important that we show it in the beginning when we start this event, we show this number, and in the end we show it again, so it's clear it's the same tool running all the time. Nobody changed the tools, nobody is make some fake show out of it. And that's also what we say, the live number of the tools. It's identification. And this we also show, and then we go on with the measuring job.
Yep. You're right. I forgot that step. It's been a long day. So you're going to see them verify everything. We're going to take a break, let you enjoy that, and then we'll be back to the end.
Now we start.
Now,
Now.
we're back. So, as you can see, they're finishing up all the measurements right now. There's Stefan. Professor Dr. Seul is going to give his final statement. Because there's no audio, you actually took on your cell phone. So the hand you saw several times going in front of the camera came up with something useful. But we're going to upload that as a separate video online so you could see I mean, if there was a man born to be in front of the camera, it's Professor Dr. Thomas Seul.
For sure.
Every time, real great story. Now, as they're finishing it up, this is the first live stream. Is it the last live stream? I mean, we talked a little bit about how difficult it was, but at the end it was kind of fun, no?
I will miss it, for sure. I didn't know what I do tomorrow morning when I wake up. Did I really open the Twitch channel again and have a look if the machine is still running? I'm not sure. Maybe I will do it. And for me, it's clear it's not the last what we did. And for me, personally, I'm really excited what's going on the next weeks. How many people we can attract with this kind of marketing, with this kind of information about a tool. And I be sure that it will be a really good chance for us for the future, and I be 100% clear that this will be a kind of the future marketing, even for the industrial area, even for the tool market area. And yes, I hope, I think it's not the last live milling challenge what we did. It's for sure, it's the beginning of a series of milling challenges.
No, and I mean, the tool's not done yet. So there's a million ways that it could go forward. I'm sure for future events we'll have stuff where we're milling a specific difficulty or showing examples that machinists problems that they have and showing how to fix those problems. That's what I was looking for. More interactive where we're constantly in the room the whole time participating in chat. Like I said, it's at the beginning. You can see us getting ready here as a group. We got these confetti cannons to mark the end of the event, and it's
A big bang.
big bang.
Big bang.
And you can watch
Nina.
Nina in the white shirt. You see her right there.
Yeah.
I think Tilo got too close to the.
It was Tilo?
I think so.
Oh.
We'll watch in the replay.
Didn't realize that.
But yeah,
Catherine. No.
that it wasn't Katrin. That's that one.
Now the picture and now the big bang, huh?
Yeah.
That's
So you see
nice.
Joachim. Yeah. So as a nice little end celebration, there it is. There's Tilo with the first one,
Bam, bam, bam.
and that was the end of our event. Pretty good.
I'm sorry for that, but I think it was a nice time together, and yes, hopefully we see us again on Twitch.
I had a great 30 days. At this moment, I'd like to introduce Rainer again. You all know him from the opening, from the videos. Yeah, you can give me those. I'll show them that afterwards. But Stefan talked a little bit about the partners in this event, and Rainer would also like to say a couple of things.
So, jetzt sind wir ja so ziemlich durch. Wir haben die Herausforderung geschafft. Nahezu fast 30 Tage, 28 Werkstücke, 28 präzise Medaillen. Das ist alles nur leistbar mit unseren Partnern. Da möchte ich mich auf diesem Weg recht herzlich bedanken. Alle haben uns geholfen, keiner hat uns enttäuscht, alle waren für uns da. Besonders auch unser Team beim Zecher hat mal gezeigt, wie leistungsfähig wir sind, wie nachhaltig, wie gewissenhaft. Und wir sind für die Zukunft gerüstet. Wir werden uns sicherlich wieder in einem anderen Zusammenhang in dieser Art und Weise sehen. Dankeschön.
Yeah. So again, thank you to all the partners. I'll just do a quick introduction or Übersetzung. Thank you again to all the partners. Everyone at Sesha, the team, was here over their holidays. Especially KERN. They saved the event, I believe, 3 times. Just top support. So we've made these little capes. So when when their technicians are doing field visits, they can come in like the true heroes that they are. So thank you again to KERN and to all the partners. Any other last words from you guys? I'd like to thank the entire team at Sesha, especially the team responsible for the live stream, Nina and Katrin. We had Uwe and Tilo. We had Mike, who was dealing with IT the entire time. There was so many people involved in the event. You saw over the stream people coming in over the holidays, checking the machines. And really everyone at Sesha, thank you. Without you guys, Alien Tools wouldn't exist. Without you, we wouldn't have innovative tools like we have now that we could show the entire world. So a big thank you to all of you guys. And of course, a big thank you to Roland Rovers. So see you next time on the next live stream. We hope you enjoyed it. Until then, make awesome stuff always. We'll see you then. So, as a test, Stefan would like to sing a song.
Let it be, let it be, let it be, oh, let it be. So. Geht's?
Ja. Ja, das läuft dann ein bisschen.